So let me explain this concept, guys. This is a account I'm managing for someone. Remember, account, guys. Account, guys. We ain't doing any shit, guys. So this is the account, guys. Let me explain this concept for you. Now this market. Now if you want to explain this market, now this market gave in the market is what we call by reduction process. Like there was a concept that I developed in the market which is called reduction process. This is the process whereby markets keep squeezing and squeezing until what this market eventually drops. Now, and if market wants to reduce process, there are some criteria I must check in the market for it to reduce process. The first thing is to identify my TP zone. That is very, very important. Now, identifying your TP zone. Now, once market does any type of formation, you already know where the market is going. The market is going up, you get, or the market is going down. That is it about identifying your TP zone. Then after identifying your TP zone, let me explain this concept for you. After identifying your TP zone, the next thing you need to do is to what? To map out your structure. When I mean mapping out your structure, I do not mean setting support and resistance zone. No. That is you get. So it's not support and resistance structure. Like you can see now, market eventually pump down immediately without you get. So this is how to what? This is how to scam from the market, guys. This is Mamba XP, guys. So this is actually how we map out the trade. Now let me show you something, guys. This thing is called step candles. Step candles. If you can see this stuff, step candles are what leads the market to actually fill its order, guys. It is called step candles in the market, guys. So this is actually it. This market is going at least this point before we can now check the next decision this market will go. So this is how to trade, guys. This is Mamba SP, guys. I'm going to give you feedback on this trade, guys. This is actually hit, guys. We're actually hitting the jackpot. We're expecting $6 from this trade. Now, guys, let me tell you something, guys. Now, are you seeing something, guys? Are you seeing what is actually happening? You see this step candle this market gave before this market went back up to give a final thrust. That around that zone, many traders stack in sell around that zone. But this market went back up to wipe them out. Now let me explain this concept to you now. Now that many traders stack position there now, this market is actually going to react. It's actually going to react around this zone, maybe and shift and maybe like break some structure, goes up for some time, then drastically drop down. That is exactly how the synthetic market works. That's how they talk. That's exactly how the synthetic market works, guys. So let's be checking this stuff. You see how it goes, guys. This is Mamba XA, guys. This market is actually giving a reaction zone from what I explained, guys. So this is it, guys. From after reacting maybe around breaking structure around this zone, this market will come down and drop to this what our TP zone, guys. So this is how it goes, guys. I'll be giving you feedback on this trade, guys. This is actually the trade we are trading, and the account is actually moving smoothly. This is the feedback of the trade, guys. So can you see this is Mamba X? We ain't joking around. We trade for people. We manage people's accounts. Forget the fact that we are using small little amount of money. That is how all traders started, guys. This is how all traders started. We ain't joking, guys. So the second account, I told you I started this account with four point something dollars. Let me show you, guys. It's actually moving smoothly, guys. We are actually on $6, going to targeting around extra 6 again. That will be 12. So this is it, guys. So there's nothing to be scared about trading. I know say maybe trading is hard to forget. Trading is hard, but you have to keep on learning until you know this market. That is how it works, guys. If you check daily time frame, you can see a reaction. Are you seeing all this liquidity, and boom, markets hit that liquidity zone. That was another confirmation I took from the daily time frame to make this thing to come at least this zone. So there are many time frame is just like onions. It's just like onions. If you don't see a confirmation, if you don't understand a time frame, move to the next time frame. Like me, I normally use almost all the time frames. Some of you used to say 15 minutes, 12 minutes for entry. It isn't like that, guys. Most of the time you can use M20, M30. Most of the time I even enter from M2. Okay, guys, this is it. Now we are actually hitting our TP. We're actually hitting TP. This is the first account we are managing. Our TP is actually around $6.45, guys. $6.45. And our second account, I'm trying to like grow from 4.43 to $100. That one is actually around almost the same stuff because it's around the same time I entered the trade. So this is boom around it. Are you seeing it, guys? We ain't joking, guys. This market is actually going down, but I think I'll be closing this trade now. I'm closing this trade now because the pips is actually too small too. I'm closing this trade. Boom, boom. This one has closed. I'm currently hitting $12 in this one. Let's check the second account. Let's close this one because the pips that remains is very, very small. So no need of actually helping. We are closing this one. We are closing this one. We are closing this one fast. So we have actually closed all the trade. That is how you trade. There's no corny aspect in trading. You just have to dedicate yourself, sleepless night and other stuff. That is it. This is it, guys. Peace. Mamba.